Deputy Prime Minister Thaman DPM Thaman, please.
My colleagues, Minister Lui Tatlu, Mr. Chan Singh, who is here in his capacity as advisor to Buona Vista grassroots organizations, and several other advisors who are here today, board members of LTA, and of course Mr. Michael Lim, the chairman of LTA for many years now, which is not a hint, by the way. Mr. Koh Yong Guan, chairman of SMRT, and board members of SMRT, and everyone who is here today. There are in fact some students who are here as well. Welcome to the magic show. As you can see, this is not decked out like an MRT station, because it's a rather special evening, and we are witnessing a significant moment in the evolution of our public transport system. Strictly speaking, from tomorrow morning. This has been a day that we've waited for a very long time. First, of course, many people who lived around the Circle Line who had to put up with a lot of disruption and inconvenience. It was worth it because you're now going to enjoy so much. But also for those who are living much further afield, the Circle Line brings greater convenience to people from all over Singapore, including those who are taking the existing lines. And I was just looking at the data and information. The daily ridership on the Circle Line is estimated to reach 400,000 within 6 to 9 months after its full opening. And I suspect that's a little bit of an underestimate. So there's a lot of demand for the Circle Line, and we waited a long time for it. And because it's what they call an orbital line, in other words, it links up all the existing MRT lines, it will mean that many more commuters, besides those who actually live around the Circle Line, many more commuters will enjoy shorter journey times. And they'll be able to bypass the very busy interchanges, especially City Hall and Raffles Place. So for a commute, just as an example, for a commuter to get from Bishan to Buona Vista, special mention because Buona Vista is here in very good presence. From Bishan to Buona Vista, it previously took, via the north-south and then east-west line, it previously took 16 stops. And now we'll be able to reduce it by half, and travel time will be reduced to half. So it's a real improvement in convenience, daily living, or for those who do it weekly, it's a real improvement. And plus also less crowding on our existing lines, because more people will be diverted into the Circle Line. So, as I mentioned, many people will benefit, and we'll be looking forward to this day. And I should just mention in particular senior citizens, because they will, not only will they be able to use the Circle Line to get to many places, and as you know, there are very interesting places along the Circle Line, everything from the Esplanade to the Botanic Gardens. But they will also enjoy lower fares, both on this line as well as on the Northeast Line. With the recent extension of the concession hours to cover the entire day throughout the week, we expect that 4 in 10 senior citizens will be able to experience some cost savings. There is much more to come, of course. At the start of next year, the Circle Line extension from the promenade to Marina Bay will be completed. That's early next year, I believe sometime by January. The next major line, Downtown Line, will be opened in stages from 2013 to 2017. And work has also started more for the industrial traffic on the Tuas West extension. Many workers in that area, which is targeted for completion in 2016. So just in the next 5 years, there's a fair bit of expansion that we're going to see. But there's also much more that we are going to do beyond the 5 years. Much more to reduce overcrowding and reduce journey times. Within 15 years from now, we would have increased our rail network from about 160 kilometers last year to 280 kilometers, a very substantial expansion, and it will be a vastly more efficient and convenient public transport system. So let me finally just say, in closing, a big thank you first to everyone who put up with the inconvenience during the construction phase, a whole decade of construction. Thank you for your patience and understanding. And let me also commend the staff, the board, the management and staff of the Ministry of Transport, LTA, and everyone else involved for their efforts to build an efficient, people-centered public transport system that we will be proud of. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, DPM Thaman.